Welcome to Assumption Middle School, the host of this Class 1A 7th grade IESA Girls State Championships. And game number 3 of the day as Rantoul St. Malachy puts their 22-1 record on the line against 19-2 Sigel St. Michael's. Alongside Thomas Hull and Scott Bacon, I'm Charlie Hull, and this is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. We just got finished with an exciting overtime game, with Peru Catholic winning that contest. Winner of this game between St. Malachy and St. Michael's will play at 6:30 in the semifinal. We'll talk more about the matchup on the other side of this timeout.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome back alongside of the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal, Missouri. Great Rivers Bank is serving the area with high-quality banking services close to where you are and always close to where you are online at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The St. Malachy Tigers taking on the sharpshooters of Sigel St. Michael in this third contest of the day, third quarterfinal. The Tigers of St. Malachy enter with a record of just 22-1 of the season, just 21-2. That's it. Their only loss of the year was to Champaign St. Matthew, who just fell in the quarterfinal, and that was a 2019 game. So a good squad here. In postseason play, they've beaten Danville Schlarman 32-20 and Cissna Park 28-14 in the regional. And then in the sectional, 23-21 winner. So some tight contests for St. Malachy to make their way here to the state quarterfinals. For the sharpshooters of Sigel St. Michael, 19-2 on the season. They were beaten by Teutopolis, who's playing in the 3A finals, 45-19. Was the biggest loss they suffered on the season. But in postseason play, let's concentrate on what they've done. They had to play 3 regional games. They beat Mulberry Grove 45-7. They beat Ramsey 36-16, and then Neoga in the championship of the regional 34-27 before defeating Pana Sacred Heart in the sectional championship 24-17 for the sharpshooters. Both teams out on the court warming up in preparation of this contest. We're about 5.5 minutes away from learning about these players. They'll introduce all the rostered players here today, along with the starters. And we'll have tip-off and quarterfinal action. We hope you'll stay tuned on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Hey, grab me one too.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Yeah.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. St. Malachy out of Rantoul and St. Michael's. Sigel St. Michael's, a team we've heard about a lot over the years when it comes to junior high. It seems like they're making appearances both on the boys and girls side on a fairly regular basis here for Sigel St. Michael's, and both teams with really impressive records on the season. 22-1 for St. Malachy, 19-2 for St. Michael's. Really impressed by these two teams. St. Michael's head coach is Jamie Petty, and says, did you have a heart-stopping moment? No. No, did not have a heart-stopping moment on the season.
No.
They asked, though, who best on your team represents sportsmanship? And she said there's no player above the rest. All are expected to have good sportsmanship, and you really like to see that out of young people. And they said their favorite place to play away from home is Central A&M Middle School. That's pretty crafty when that's the host of the state tournament.
Yeah.
Pretty good idea to say that's your favorite place to play, I would say. For Rantoul St. Malachy, the Tigers, Jeff Makovsky is their coach, and they said, hey, their heart-stopping moment was the sectional championship. Basically, the whole game was tight, a thrilling game that resulted in an overtime win in the sectional to qualify here for the state tournament. With a record of 22-1, their one loss came to Champaign St. Matthew, who just played a few moments ago, and they said that was their toughest opponent on the season. And we saw Champaign St. Matthew look very good, but just ran into some foul trouble, and Peru Catholic was a gritty team, and they earned that victory earlier today. We'll step aside for a timeout here. When we come back, we'll have your Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. Stay tuned.
We can't finish the toys.
I know exactly where to go. It's a Christmas emergency! I need to borrow this. Thank you.
You look like you just came from the North Pole.
That's exactly where I came from.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
He forgot one.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
We are getting ready for action here on Central Illinois Sports. Just about ready to meet all the players here from both squads. And they'll introduce all of the players here before this game starts. And as we get set for action. We will meet everyone as well.
Interscholastic athletics are an extension of the classroom. The IESA is committed to the ideals of good sportsmanship and fair play. We ask all persons to please
And
show
they're reading the
respect for the
sportsmanship
opposing team, game officials, and each other.
motto here. And we have seen good sportsmanship out of every team so far.
Yeah, so
a lot
far,
of hard
so
play.
good. Yep. Fans have behaved. Not that they wouldn't, but yeah, positive so far.
From time to time, they don't, though. I mean, let's be honest. And I really like something the IESA did this year. They started handing out sportsmanship pins. In almost every game, they asked the referees to name the players who were the best with sportsmanship throughout the game, and then they took a photo of those players at the end of the game and recognized them on social media. I really like that, Scott.
Yeah, that is a nice added change. That's good.
All right, let's meet the guests. That's Sigel St. Michael's, the sharpshooters. They enter the contest with a record of 19-2 on the season. Jamie Petty, their head coach, Sadie Bucher, and Kaylee Niebrugge are their assistant coaches. Their non-starters, a 7th grader, Molly McWhorter, a 6th grader, Ava Haney, a 6th grader, Elena Mayer, a 6th grader, Brianna Niebrugge, a 6th grader, Amelia Walk, a 6th grader, Taylor Monroe, a 6th grader, Josie Nienberg, and a 6th grader, Ruby Walk. Those are the non-starters for Sigel St. Michael. Their starting lineup will look like this. At a guard, a 7th grader, Tinley Niebrugge. At a second guard, a 7th grader, Riley Warman. And at the third guard, she's a 7th grader, Anna Hawley. At a forward, a 7th grader, Bella Ordner. And at the other forward, a 7th grader, Sadie Weissing. Weissing, Hawley, Ordner, Warman, and Niebrugge for Sigel St. Michael's in this contest. That's the sharpshooters, and not necessarily a common mascot is a sharpshooter. But we're glad to have them here today and getting ready for action on Central Illinois Sports as they'll finish up their starting lineups here in the gymnasium as well. I want to again thank our host here today in Assumption Middle School. The side of this Class 1A state championships. 2 teams have already booked their ticket to the semifinals. That's Kinderhook Western and Peru Catholic. They'll play at 5 o'clock. The winner of this game will play the winner of Washington, St. Patrick, and Gardner in a game that's scheduled to start at 2:30. This game running a little bit behind, but that's because of that overtime game from a moment ago. Let's meet Rantoul St. Malachy. The Tigers and Jeff Makowski's squad is assisted by Todd Bryan and Cam Brotherton. Their non-starters, a 6th grader, Taylor Nierenhausen, a 6th grader, Gabby Murphy, a 6th grader, Emery Klur, a 7th grader, Megan Rivera, a 7th grader, Kinsey Kasapov, a 7th grader, Emily Aguilar, a 7th grader, Melanie Rivera, and a 7th grader, Ashley Cano. On the starting lineup side, they'll start at a guard, a 7th grader, Kinsey Makowski. At a second guard, a 6th grader, Blake Bryan. At the third guard, a 7th grader, that's Avery Humphrey. At a forward, she's a 6th grader, Charlotte Neitzel. And at the other forward is a 7th grader, Kayla Baltimore. Baltimore, Neitzel, Humphrey, Bryan, and Makowski for Rantoul St. Malachy. And for the first time today, Scott, we see 2 6th graders in the starting lineup. And we told you earlier, especially with some of the smaller schools, you'll get 6th graders, sometimes even 5th graders playing in these type of games.
Oh, definitely.
And, hey, if you're good enough to play in 6th grade at St. Malachy, looks like you're hitting the court early. We got 2 starters out there, yep. Good fan sections on both sides of the court. Excited for this afternoon's quarterfinal action. The sharpshooters and the Tigers. We do want to take a moment and thank our starting lineup sponsor. That's Farm and Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs and much, much in between. It's Farm and Home Supply. Find your nearest location at farmandhomesupply.com. Have a new refereeing crew ready for this and the next game as they work back-to-backs here. Seen some solid officiating so far, and we appreciate them coming out and working the state tournament here at Assumption. Assumption, if you're not familiar with the location and didn't want to assume where it was located. It's just south of Moequa, which of course is just south of Decatur. We're just due east of Taylorville.
Not too far from Cerro Gordo, my old stomping ground.
And we're just about ready for basketball action. Sigel St. Michael will be in the blue uniforms with the gold numbers. And the St. Malachy Tigers are in the white uniforms with green lettering and numbers. Officials get ready to roll here along with the players. Baltimore steps into the center circle for St. Malachy. She'll jump against Bella Ordner of St. Michael's. And they'll thank the officials for their work. And we're just about ready for basketball action. A lot to read. Referee's ready to go. He says, let's play basketball now. St. Malachy, St. Michael's, and the tip is up and controlled by Sigel St. Michael's. Into the front court with it on the left side is Warman. Works it out top to Ordner. Ball is knocked loose, stolen away as Humphrey got the steal. She'll work the ball into the front court to Bryan. Bryan feeds the post down low to Baltimore. Her shot no good. And a strong rebound by Sadie Weissing. So a turnover one way, a missed shot the other. Ordner drives the baseline, pass down low and out of bounds. Led Weissing a little too far. No, they'll actually say it was knocked out by Baltimore. She had touched the ball and was standing on the baseline. On the defensive side, so stays here with St. Michael.
Good look.
Inbounds pass is blocked by Baltimore. Couldn't secure the rebound, but her teammate Kinsey Makovsky did. And St. Malachy turns away St. Michael's this time. Into the front court with it is Bryan. Works it out top to Humphrey. She'll knife the lane, kick it out right side. Makovsky for three, rims out and out, no good. Ordner grabs the board and then has it swiped out of the air by Humphrey. Her second steal of this early contest. 5:05 to play in the first. Top of the key three, Bryan won't fall. Rebound kind of batted around down there. Makovsky comes away with it to Bryan for another three-point look off the mark from the arc. And this rebound is, well, tiptoeing along the sideline, saving it in was Humphrey. Another chance for St. Malachy. Makovsky over to Bryan. Bryan dribble drive in, runner up in the lane, no good. Rebound secured by Warman for St. Michael's. She'll bring it across the half-court line. Works it over on the left-hand side. That's her teammate in Ordner. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It stays with St. Michael's here. Sadie Weissing will be the one to throw it in. Does so to Ordner.
2-3 zone.
Pass on the right side goes to Warman. Back out top. Ball deflected, but Ordner runs it down. Gets it to the free throw line. Niebrugge, no, overthrows her and out of bounds. Both teams trying to settle in here in the early going, Scott.
Yeah, tough to do here. Nerves a little bit, maybe.
You know, it's our third game of the day, but just the first game of the day for the teams playing in this contest. And so, much like in the first couple, got to settle in here and just play basketball. Here's a runner-up by Makovsky, no good. Baltimore gets the offensive rebound for her squad. Here's a runner-up and good now by Blake Bryan. And Bryan puts St. Malachy on the board with an early 2-0 lead. St. Michael quickly on their way, maybe too quickly, as they try to find Anna Holly. It's over her head and out of bounds. Both teams putting on a little pressure in the full court.
Yep. 1-2-2, or diamond and 1, 1-2-1-1. Full court press here. Tough place to pick up your dribble there at half court.
And a turnover results here. Ordner on the dribble into the front court. She'll work it out top to Warman. Deep in the corner on the right side. Gets it to Weissing and she travels. So Weissing, they say, shuffle the feet. And it'll be ball out of bounds here. Length of the court to go for St. Malachy.
Back in the diamond and 1 press again.
Makovsky in the backcourt finds Bryan. She'll take it across, collides with the defender,
out of
and
bounds, no foul.
say it, play on. The ball goes out of bounds on a turnover.
Probably the right call there.
Pretty good defense, I would say, as well.
Yep.
3 minutes, 28 seconds to play in the first period. 2-0 early lead for St. Malachy.
Jump
Ordner gets tied up, and it'll go the other direction to St. Malachy. Good job by the defense to force the tie up there.
Looks like both teams got 3 turnovers here in the early going. Both defenses very aggressive.
Bryan has the ball on the bounce for St. Malachy. Drives in, runner up. It is in and out, no good. But she'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots.
Good drive.
Foul whistle here on Sigel St. Michael's Tinley Niebrugge, her first, team first.
First team foul.
First one on the way, no good by Blake Bryan. Trying to extend her team's 2-0 lead. Tries another here, it's up and no good. And the rebound comes down to Anna Holly. It's a to Ordner. She'll bring it across for Sigel St. Michael. Halfway home in this first quarter.
Am I wrong, Charlie? They're in a 1-3-1 defense. Yeah, I think that's 1-3-1.
Left side with it is Weissing. She'll put
Nice
up a move. Got her on rebound.
They stay with it.
Yep. Missed it, but put it back up, and is fouled. She'll shoot 2 shots. The official tells us that foul is on Baltimore, it looks like. Her first, team first. And Sadie Weissing to the free throw line. Eyes the bucket, high archer, just a little short here, no good. She'll have another opportunity here. Weissing with 2:47 left in the first. Second one on the way. Too hard. Baltimore gets the rebound.
About lost it.
Yeah, kind of a tough pass. Bryan looks to bring it across against the pressure. Throws over the top of the defense, finds Makovsky. Little floater on the run, no good. Weak side rebound put up, won't fall by Neitzel. And it's headed the other way with St. Michael's. But not before traveling call. Turnover on Sigel St. Michael's here with 2:26 to play in the first. So St. Malachy has the 2-point lead and the basketball. The travel in there too is kind of hit a slick spot, did Blake Bryan that time, and lost her footing. She looks to be okay, but the ball goes to her opponent and St. Michael. Both teams really working hard out there. A lot of pressure on these young people coming into a game like this. Ball knocked out of bounds. They both have had exciting postseason runs. And, you know, when it comes down to playing these elimination games, Scott, sometimes those anxious moments at the beginning of the game, you just kind of got to work them out.
Yep.
And another turnover here by St. Michael as Niebrugge threw it a little
Sometimes,
wide for her teammate.
sometimes you can make those butterflies work for you on the defensive end with some effort. And
Humphrey with the ball has it knocked loose. It's a held possession and will head the way of St. Malachy. Excuse me, St. Michael. St. Michael had the ball. Sorry, got my Saints mixed up.
You're confusing me. I don't know all my Saints.
St. Patrick playing later today. There's a ball knocked loose.
St. Nick might show up if we're good.
Run down by Holly, yeah. And they'll get the offensive rebound, will St. Michael, but Weissing is called for the double dribble.
Weissing got the rebound, correct?
Yes.
Tough press here by, I like their press.
And now a turnover will be caused by that press.
Fifth turnover.
Humphrey tried to get moving a little too quickly. Teams both trying to make adjustments on the fly here. Neither team called a timeout so far. St. Michael looking to get on the board for the first time today. Down just 2-0 though. 1:30 to play in the first. Ordner works it to Weissing. Weissing drives, shot no good. Rebound down to Holly, and a foul call there, and 2 shots coming up for Anna Holly. Foul whistle here on Malachy. That's Charlotte Neitzel.
Her first.
Team second.
Team second.
And to the free throw line will be Anna Holly. Shooting 2 shots, trying to put Sigel St. Michael's on the board for the first time this afternoon. First one on the way, good. It's another opportunity now, can tie it up with a free throw. We saw free throws in the last game really prove big, Scott, as kind of cost the game for St. Matthew. And they'll say no good on this one, as they'll say Holly was over the line too early.
All right. Oh, yeah, free throws big, close games especially. Fourth quarter, you got to knock them down.
1:24 to play in the first, 2-1 the lead for St. Malachy.
Great passing there.
Try to get it to Baltimore, she'll run it down. Trying to find an opening, but never really could corral it there. And a turnover on Rantoul St. Malachy.
Boy, whenever St. Michael gets that press set up, that's tough.
Trying to get their first lead of the day is St. Michael's. Ordner to the left wing. Long skip pass finds Warman. Warman throws a pass that's out of bounds. Ooh, they'll say off of the defense here. Stays in the corner for Sigel St. Michael's.
Tough place to take the ball against a 1-3-1 if they guard it right. Perhaps not.
Ordner has it right side, throws a skip
touch.
pass to Niebrugge. Niebrugge in the lane, puts it up and in for 2. Niebrugge with the basket to make it a 3-2 game. Lead the first of the day for St. Michael's. And now here's the ball stolen away by Niebrugge. She'll work it left side. Ordner along 2, and she'll get it. Bella Ordner with the bucket. 5-2 the advantage for Sigel St. Michael with 32 seconds to play in the first. And now a ball knocked out of bounds. No, just dribbled out of bounds by St. Malachy. And a turnover here.
A little bit of sloppy play, Charlie, but that press, I'm telling you, is pretty tough.
Momentum headed the way right now of Sigel St. Michael. And their fans are pumped up on the other side of the gym here.
They try to hold for one shot with 20 seconds left. Maybe not.
Appear instead of travel. Lysing with the travel. She'll go hand the ball to the official. I like that too.
Yep. There's some sportsmanship. Got the 1-2, 1-1 press. Some people call it a diamond in one. And it's been tough for them so far.
Bukowski with it in the backcourt. 10 seconds, gets it to Bryan. Charges across the time stripe here. Gets the ball out top to Humphrey. Humphrey, a little runner from the free throw line, too hard. Rebound comes down to Warman, 2-1. She'll just dribble it out.
About the time.
Yep, and we'll head to quarter number 2. It's Sigel St. Michael with a 5-2 lead over Rantoul St. Malachy after a quarter. Stay tuned on Central Illinois Sports.
Hey, grab me one too.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005, or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Ready to start quarter number 2, a 5-2 advantage for Sigel St. Michael's on top of Rantoul St. Malachy. It'll be the Tigers of St. Malachy with the basketball to start the second period. They got the first 2 points of the game. I've seen 5 in a row go the way of St. Michael's. A lot of that due to the pressure employed by St. Michael's in the full court. Here's the ball to Bukowski. Yeah, the old fumblerooski to Bryan. Bryan step
back three.
Trey, no good.
Okay.
Rebound. We'll have a tie-up, and it'll go to St. Michael on the alternating possession arrow.
Baltimore with the rebound, her third.
A little full court pressure now.
Trying some press now, too.
Into the front court.
Out of bounds.
Stepping out of bounds was Weissing. And a turnover on Sigel St. Michael.
Looked like a 1-2-2 press there, so they're trying to give St. Michael's a little dose of their own medicine.
5:35 to play in this first half. Humphrey. Gets the ball out top to Bryan. She'll set up the offensive attack for her squad here. Picks up the dribble, now it's in trouble, finds Makovsky. She's in a tough spot, right back to Bryan. Bryan trying to create off the dribble. Works it on the right side to Humphrey. Long pass to Makovsky, makes a really nice catch. Wow,
Nice.
like an NFL receiver making a catch along the sideline, isn't it? To the right side, it's Humphrey, knocked free. Trying to find Baltimore, but the
gonna
ball
get that.
is
Oh, good
not
job,
free.
Baltimore.
Baltimore still trying to
He's
get a hold of
hustling.
it. Yep, she saved that possession
I
with
thought
good hustle for her
the
team.
girl from the other team, she was fast. I thought she was going to get it. Nope.
Here's a shot, but up kind of a set shot by Neitzel, no good. Rebound to Riley Warman. Out top of the basketball to, that is Warman again, excuse me,
Yeah.
now Weissing. Weissing travels. She's
Eighth.
having a little bit of a rough start today, and her coach, Jamie Petty, says just settle down and go play defense now. We want to play defense anyway, because their defense usually leads to offense.
Yeah, I like watching it. Good press. Get it. Yep.
In the backcourt with it is Bryan.
We're going to get 10 seconds. It's got to be close.
Makovsky does push it across just at the last moment over to Humphrey. Humphrey runner up, high archer, too short. Runs down her own rebound, though. Makovsky out top to Bryan. St. Malachy has not been afraid to shoot the ball from the outside.
No, they're not bashful. Good play there.
Free-throw line Neitzel, little give and go. Back
Nice
to
play.
Bryan. Yep, couldn't complete the deal. And the rebound run down by Warman.
Warman's got a few rebounds in a row here.
Off to Weissing with 4 minutes to play in the half.
Yep,
She'll
that's a foul.
force the issue and draw the foul, as Makovsky will be called for the first foul of the second period. And Weissing will go to the free throw line to shoot two.
St. Malachy foul on Neitzel, her second, team first.
Oh, they actually called it on Neitzel. Excuse
yeah,
me.
that's her second foul, too. I don't know. Maybe that was the right call. I'm not sure.
First one on the way, no good. St. Michael will have a substitute for the shooter, and we see that'll be Brianna Niebrecke if she can make this one.
She's trying to kill the clock, get the press set up here maybe. Good strategy. Got to make the free throw first, though. There you go. So they get a chance to set up their press with that made free throw.
Brianna Niebrecke is a sixth grader. She's in the game for the first time for St. Michael's. They lead 6-2. Under 4 minutes to play in the half.
I'll tell you what I like. It looks to me like the point guard is going, or the point of the press is going to where the point guard is to try to help deny her the ball. So they have to throw it to another player. I think that's good strategy on that press.
Bryan with it, looks on the back door, finds Humphrey. Runner up a little too hard, and the rebound to Ordner. She'll want to push it into the front court and collides with Bryan, and Bryan will be called for the bump. Second team foul here by St. Malachy. Bryan whistled for her first foul today individually. 3:33 to play in the half. Pass out front, tipped around, comes right into the hands of Niebrecke.
Another foul.
That's Tinley Niebrecke, the seventh grader, and she's fouled, and she'll be rewarded with 2 free throws. Blake Bryan, I believe.
She's got 2. A little foul trouble for St. Malachy. Am I saying that right, Charlie? Malachy?
Yes. First one up, good by Tinley Niebrecke. Into the contest for St. Malachy is Melanie Rivera, a 7th grade guard. And for St. Michael, we'll see Weissing return, and she will replace Bella Ordner. Tinley Niebrecke at the free throw line, trying to expand on her team's 5-point lead with 3:30 left in this first half of play. Eyes the bucket, free throw on the way, no good. Tipped around, put back. Weissing with the put back. Makes it 9-2 St. Michael's on a 9-0 run.
She's got 5 rebounds now.
9-0 run after trailing 2-0. And now here's another near turnover. Is this press for Sigel St. Michael's?
It's tough.
It's been tough for St. Malachy to decipher to this point.
I love presses like this, Charlie. It's fun to watch.
We said nobody likes to have pressure put on them, but it is fun when you're the person putting the pressure on the other team. Here's a near steal. Ball loose. Good hustle by Makovsky. Gets it to Neitzel. Now to Makovsky. Dribbles toward the right wing. Throws it out front on a kind of a tough pass. Humphrey had to run it down near the half-court line. Over to Rivera. Rivera puts it on the deck. Now the ball knocked free. And still loose. Right back after it was Rivera. Got a foul called here. Which way are we going with it? I believe this will be against St. Michael. And it will. Riley Warman will be called for the foul. As she picks up her first and the first team foul of quarter number 2. Been a while for St. Malachy to have points on the board.
Yeah. 9-2 here, 2:51 to go in the second.
Makovsky dribbles to the right side, throws a pass out front to Neitzel. Now around it goes to Humphrey. Right back to Makovsky. Neitzel. Tried to work it to Baltimore, and it's stolen away by Wiesing. Wiesing on the dribble. Runner up, no good. Rebound. Baltimore comes in with a strong board. Sugar the ball to Makovsky. Out top to Humphrey. Left side, Weitzel, and she travels. Neitzel, excuse me. Neitzel with the travel.
11th turnover for the Tigers.
11 turnovers?
Yes.
It's tough, yeah. 11 turnovers and 2 points. They seem to try to keep this thing to single digits and then make that adjustment at halftime to try to fight that press a bit. And now we'll have a foul underneath away from the ball against St. Malachy. And this one is called on
Neitzel. Okay.
So her third foul.
Foul.
Right,
Yeah.
4th team foul. So she'll have to sit down for an extended period, I would say.
Number 5 needs to just step right in the middle here. Will she recognize that?
No. That is Ordner.
Got to
She'll
run
come
the
out
play.
now.
She's open there too.
It's an air ball. Rebound tipped around, and it'll head the other way for the Tigers. 2 minutes, 4 seconds to play in this. Oh, it stays with St. Michael's. Wow.
Alrighty.
Right side, Niebrugge. Niebrugge drives in. Shot up
and
good.
one. Yep.
That's Brianna Niebrugge coming off the bench and doing good things for St. Michael's. She makes it an 11-2 score.
Got the Band-Aid in the bucket there, Charlie.
You'll see it on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay. Really good take to the bucket.
Yeah.
Nice little ball sweep, and a runner used the glass and has a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Niebrugge puts it up and good. 10-point lead for St. Michael's at a 12-0 run right now after it was 2-0 St. Malachy early.
Again, the sub on the free throw, they're trying to kill the clock, as we call it, and set up their press, as that is their strong suit. So looks like a little bit different setup for the press breaker here. Ooh, out of bounds.
And a near steal. That was very close to another turnover.
Malachy's starting further back to see maybe if that helps them, but I think a couple of them might be a little too far back. Somebody else needs to go up and help get the ball.
Bounce pass is...
It's going to be tough for her to do by herself on that inbounds play.
Makovsky in the backcourt. Works it to Bryan.
Got to be getting close to 10.
Bryan is tripped up and fouled. I think it's Wiesing with the foul.
Yep. Her first.
Team second.
St. Michael's foul on Wiesing.
1:45 to play in the half and a 12-2 game. Makovsky with the basketball, trying to get it in bounds, does so in the backcourt to Humphrey. Humphrey with a left-hand bounce, now brings it across. And kind of got caught a bad spot, but her teammate and Bryan's going to out-hustle everyone for the free ball here. Over to Makovsky, runner up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ordner. And now as Sadie Wiesing went to take off with that one. She traveled, and she'll sit down.
That's the 10th turnover on St. Michael's, so their press is impressive, but a lot of times in the half court, they're turning it over also. So if they take care of the basketball, they could have an even bigger lead.
Humphrey on a runner, no good. Gets her own rebound. Out to Makovsky. Quick around the horn, it goes to Bryan. Bryan back to Makovsky. Right side over to Humphrey. She'll let it fly. It's no good from three-point land and out of bounds to Sigel St. Michael's. 1:10 to play in the half. Low scoring contest here in the first half. 12-2 the advantage for Sigel St. Michael's and the possession here. Ball will be put inside and stolen away.
Another turnover. So they're even on the turnovers now, Charlie, surprisingly.
Molly McWhorter. No, excuse me, that's not Molly McWhorter. That is Blake Bryan. And a pass too hot to handle that time for Makovsky. Whistle and a substitute as Neitzel's going to come back into the game on the defensive side with 3 fouls.
3 fouls, huh? That's a little risky there.
48.6 seconds to play in this first half.
We'll see how that. And she's up top on the 1-3-1 too. A little risky there.
Yes, it is. Ordner with it on the right side finds Warman. Back to Ordner. Good quick pass. Niebrugge to McWhorter. Over the top of the defense, back to Tinley. Niebrugge, 30 seconds to play in the half. 10-point lead for the blue-clad sharpshooters of Sigel St. Michael. Here's a shot put up no good by Ordner. Rebound loose underneath. St. Malachy has it in the hands of Kinsey Kasipov. And she was able to get the outlet pass to Makovsky. Now as Kasipov looked to take it down the court, she shuffled her feet and is called for traveling.
Neitzel last time was careful on the fouls. Let's see here. Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit there, Charlie.
9 seconds to play in the half. Out top, Ordner works it right side. Good look here from the baseline by Warman, no good. Rebound run down by Niebrugge, and St. Michael will not get a shot off before the halftime buzzer has sounded. We take you to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. It's Sigel St. Michael's, the Sharpshooters 12, the Tigers of St. Malachy 2. Back with halftime stats and more after this.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. The road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Yeah.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Hey, grab me one too.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. A 12-2 advantage at the halftime for Sigel St. Michael's on top of St. Malachy of Rantoul. St. Malachy actually held a 2-0 lead early in this game, but a 12-0 run by St. Michael's to end the half, and they have the 10-point lead here at the halftime break. Little Jess Motors is our halftime sponsor. You'll find them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. The place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Find them online as well at littlejessmotor.com. Scott Bacon, let's take a look at those halftime stats.
Okay, St. Michael's 4 of 13 from the field. They did not shoot a three-pointer that I got there. 4 of 9 from the free throw line to get them their 12 points. St. Malachi 1 of 12 from 2, 0 of 3 for 3, so 1 of 15 there. Struggling in the half court, 0 of 2 on free throws. Rebounds, not too much of a disadvantage or advantage either way. St. Michael's got 10 and St. Malachi have 7. 12 turnovers for St. Malachi and 11 turnovers for St. Michael. So pretty even on the turnovers for a while there. We thought the press was getting them a little bit more than St. Malachi, but the St. Malachi girls hustle.
Yeah, they do. Both teams are playing really hard.
They do.
And half-court offense, quite honestly, 7th grade basketball on boys' side, girls' side, everybody, can be a little bit of a struggle at times.
Yes.
There's a lot to learn there.
Absolutely.
I want to remind you what's happened so far today in the Class 1A tournament. Western beat Peoria St. Jude 21-7. Peru Catholic came back and won in overtime against Champaign St. Matthew 23-20. Here at Sigel St. Michael's, a 12-2 halftime lead over Rantoul St. Malachi. And game number 4 will be 25-0 Washington St. Patrick against 16-4 Gardner. Here it's that 12-2 lead, as we told you, for St. Michael's. We'll pause for a timeout on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. More on the other side of this timeout.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
We can't finish the toys.
I know exactly where to go. It's a Christmas emergency! I need to borrow this. Thank you.
You look like you just came from the North Pole.
That's exactly where I came from.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
He forgot one.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
We're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show.
Rantoul St. Malachy trailing Sigel St. Michael's 12-2 here at the halftime break. Really good pressure, as Scott talked about, from St. Michael's. Has given this squad some fits, and this continues to be an issue on the offensive side for St. Malachy to really get some things moving their direction. They'll have to try to figure out that press, slow down on those turnovers if they hope to make a comeback in this contest. A 12-2 lead for St. Michael's, and even when they've gotten the ball in the half court, they have not done extremely well to make everything real clean, but have been very aggressive defensively, and that's led to some easier baskets for this squad from St. Michael's. Both teams out on the court warming up in preparation for the second half. We'll step aside for one final timeout on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Back with second half play-by-play after this.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
We are set for second half action. St. Malachy will have the ball to start the second half. Trailing by 10, but defensively, this team's good enough to hold the St. Michael squad to a few enough points that if they can take care of the basketball, muster a comeback here. But it won't be easy for sure, as this St. Michael's press has been pretty tough to figure out how to get the ball in the front court.
However, on the other side, St. Malachy's 1-3-1's been a little bit of trouble too. So both teams pretty good defensively.
Yeah, let's see what kind of defensive adjustments were made during the halftime break. Makovsky will take it out of bounds for the Tigers of Rantoul St. Malachy. And we're just about ready for third quarter action. Gets the ball in the backcourt to her teammate Blake Bryan, and she'll bring it up against the man-to-man pressure of St. Michael's. Bounce pass on the right side, tied up, turned over. Good hustle by Tinley Niebrugge. She'll get the turnover and the ball headed back her team's direction. Molly McCorder will check in very quickly and replace Sadie Weissing, who may have a little blood on her arm, it looked like. Sigel St. Michael's. Ordner brings it into the front court. Through a pass to Warman. I don't think she was expecting that one, as the ball just went bouncing past the inline for a turnover. Makovsky to Bryan. Bryan's a pretty good ball handler for this squad.
Yep.
Works it down low to Aguilar. Emily Aguilar is a 7th grader. First time we've seen her today. She starts the second half. Here's a long 2-pointer put up by Humphrey, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Anna Holly. Here come the blue-clad sharpshooters of Sigel St. Michael's. Niebrugge works it left side. Warman, baseline shot up there, off the iron, no good. Rebound Ordner, blocked on a nice play by Neitzel, who's playing with 3 fouls, so she's got to be careful, but she got a clean block that time.
She was straight up. Pretty tall for a 7th grader.
5:05 to play in the third. Weissing back into the game. Here's a shot put up by Ordner, won't fall. And the rebound down to St. Malachy as Humphrey quickly brings it across. She'll get it out front to Bryan. Bryan to Humphrey on the left wing. Long pass across the way to Makovsky. She's tied up and has it stolen away. Ordner on the run out, goes in for the left-hand layup, no good. Fouled on the play though by Avery Humphrey, and she'll shoot 2 shots.
Humphreys first. Team first of the second half.
That's what I have as well. Good steal here by Ordner.
Ordner, yeah.
And then led the charge and gets rewarded with 2 free throws. Bella Ordner, 7th grader for the Sharpshooters. First one on the way is good.
Yeah, that's good.
Into the contest for St. Malachy is Melanie Rivera. She replaces Avery Humphrey. Ordner, her second free throw. She really takes her time. Good follow through and not going to roll through this time.
Good. Offensive rebound.
Put back up.
Another one.
Good by Holly. Put back again. Then another offensive rebound. This time Niebrugge, and she'll pull it back out front. Around the horn it comes to Ordner. Left side to Weesey, and it should be called for traveling.
Ordner's got 4 offensive rebounds there so far today. I missed one of those.
There's Baltimore back into the game.
Quite a
for St. Malachy.
Again, the full court pressure. 1-2-2.
Get it into the front court a little easier. This time Rivera's shot blocked down low. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay on this end with St. Malachy.
Brian does a good job of dribbling with both hands there. Charlie trying to beat that press.
Yeah, she appears to be the strongest ball handler for
especially
the Tigers.
Dribbling both ways there.
Inbounds pass comes out to Rivera. She'll drive toward the left side, puts up a shot blocked here by Ordner. Baltimore tried to fight for the rebound, just never could get both hands on it, and it goes out of bounds. St. Malachy had a bucket like within the first, 30, 40 seconds of the game?
Yep.
They've not been able to find the bottom of the net
since then, yeah.
It's been a struggle. Here's a drive in by Weesey, no good. Rebound down to Baltimore on the defensive glass. To Makovsky, has pressure from behind, didn't know it, and lost it out of bounds. Jeff Makovsky, the head coach, looks at Kinsey Makovsky.
Says, can't see the line, can you, Kinsey?
I said, what were you doing there? And she said, I was just trying to make a play. Coach.
Is that maybe Dad?
I would say that's probably a pretty good assumption. Weesing on the runner, no good. Tie up, and it'll head the other direction for St. Malachy. So take the ball out. Well, the Tigers trying to work against this full court pressure. Now close to 5, and they get it. No, they don't. Turnover. Just in the nick of time on the whistle there for the 5-second call. Rivera sits down as the game is Emily Aguilar.
Good little play. I like that play they run there. That's the second time they run that.
Yep, and Warman hits the bottom of the net once again on the basket. Makes it 15-2. And a timeout going to be taken by St. Malachy here. 3:20 to play in the third. 15-2, Sigel St. Michael with the commanding lead. Back with you after this.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
3 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the third. 15-2 the advantage for Sigel St. Michael as St. Malachy took the timeout. Trying to figure out how to dissect this press, and it hasn't happened yet. Out top is Bryan. She'll work it over on the left wing. Neitzel works
Nice
into
move.
Baltimore. Left-hand shot no good. Gets her own
They stick
rebound.
with it.
Yep. Puts it back up, won't fall, but
You get her free throws.
yep, Kayla Baltimore will shoot 2.
Good little left-handed move there. Got her own rebound. Get a couple free throws.
Foul whistled on Anna Hawley, her first, team first. And Kayla Baltimore, the 7th grader, goes to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Well, I guess she's left-handed. I did not notice that earlier.
That's why she was so good going to the left, huh?
I guess so.
This is the first one. Gets another try here. Hey, the first point in a long time for her squad. It's up and no good.
Over the line.
And yeah, wouldn't have counted had it fallen either way.
Come on, girls, defense.
3 minutes to play in the third, and St. Malachy has kind of pulled off their pressure defense. Here's Nieberg. Tried to throw a pass inside. Baltimore knocks it away. Now it's a held ball, and we'll stay on this end of the court with the alternating possession arrow. Out of bounds on the baseline for St. Michael's. 80.
As I say, there's
Weezy.
that same play again. Yeah. Oh, snuck through. Good move, but Baltimore, good job. Good block, good rebound.
It's to Makovsky. Now Bryan. Bring it into the front court. Looking for an opening. Pass is tipped. Goes off of her and out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
Good defense by Bella Ordner that time for St. Michael's.
Got to go back to Baltimore. It's great. You know, I always say that the block shots are great, but sometimes your team doesn't always rebound them. She blocked it, got her own rebound. Good play for Baltimore there.
Ordner has it out top. She'll work it on the right side. Niebrug. He bounces down low. Good find into Holly. Her shot won't roll through, but the offensive rebound comes the way of St. Michael. Rebound is put back up by Weesey. She's got another 2 and makes it 17-2 as the lead just keeps on growing here for the sharpshooters. Makovsky in the backcourt, dribbles around the defender. Dishes in the corner to Aguilar. She throws it up for Baltimore. She'll attack with the left-hand runner, a little too hard. Rebound on the play, run down by Bryan. Bryan's floater is a little too short. Aguilar gets the offensive board. Leaves her to her teammate Neitzel, and it's a foul on the floor by St. Michael's.
Hard to keep up with all the offensive rebounds here.
Anna Holly picks up her second foul, team second.
Nick Warder checks back in the lineup for St. Michael's.
1 minute, 42 seconds to play in the third. Inbounds pass comes in the corner left side. 3-point shot up, no good by Bryan, but she's fouled on the floor. It was after the shot. So it'll be ball out of bounds to St. Malachy.
Okay.
St. Michael's foul on Tinley Nieberg.
Tinley Nieberg with the foul. Her second, team third. Makovsky gets it in left side. Bryan, 3, short. Nieberg with the rebound. She's full speed ahead into the front court. Good hustle defensively by Blake Bryan to get back and knock that one out of bounds. Didn't sit at the other end and sulk about missing the 3. She hustled back and got the deflection. Bounce pass comes in on the right side to Nieberg, and she couldn't handle it. Stolen away. Bryan on the run out into the front court. Her shot off the glass, no good. And the rebound down to St. Michael's. They hold a 15-point lead, and they have the basketball with 1:12 to play in this third period. A 15-point lead is a lot, but when you've only given up 2, it seems like almost an insurmountable lead. Here's Neitzel on the run out. Her shot no good, but she's fouled on the shot by Bella Ordner. Ordner will pick up the 4th team foul of this third period for her team. And individually, just her first. And Neitzel to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Neitzel to the line.
1:03 to play in the third. First one by Neitzel is up and no good. St. Michael's has a couple of subs coming into the game. Brianna Niebrugge, we saw her in the first half. She had a basket. And also Sadie Wiesing. Second one by Neitzel. The right-hander can't get it to go. Rebound, Baltimore on the offensive glass. Looks for an opening, throws it out top to Makovsky. Hands it over to Bryan. Bryan tries to turn the corner, turnaround jump shot, high archer, no good. Rebound pulled in by Wiesing. 45 seconds left in the third. Ball stolen back away by Bryan. Bryan now has picked it up in the backcourt, needs some help. Gets it to Aguilar. Across it goes to Makovsky. Makovsky picks it up near the half-court line, and that pass is deflected and a tie-up. It will stay with the Tigers here.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. See if they try to hold for one shot.
Hasn't really been a theme yet today, has it?
No, not particularly.
Ball knocked loose and stolen away. And then they'll call a double dribble on Sadie Wiesing. So how about with 22.5 seconds left? You think they'll try to hold for a final shot of the quarter now?
I don't know. Turnovers have been a little bit of a problem here. Hopefully they take care of the basketball long enough to be able to do that. You'd think that's the strategy here with 20 seconds.
Bryan with it on the dribble with 16. Picks it up out on the wing. In some trouble now. Really guarded hard. Ball was tipped. She got it back and start the dribble again. She'll put a pass down low, try to find Baltimore out of bounds. Off of St. Michael's. It'll be a ball underneath here for the Tigers. 7.7 seconds to play in the third.
Be a foul there.
Bryan shoots a three, no good. Long rebound by Aguilar in the corner. Passes it off to Neitzel, who won't get a shot off before the buzzer sounds. We head to the final quarter of play. It's St. Michael's 17, St. Malachy 2.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
Ready to start quarter number 4. St. Michael's will have the basketball and a 17-2 lead as we head into the fourth. Don't see very many games where you trail 2-0 early and then go on a 17-0 run, do you?
Not for 3 quarters.
It's a long time to hold your team, to hold your opponent scoreless. Here's a ball on the court now, held possession.
The ball, it's going to go the other way.
Yep. Tigers will get it, headed back their direction.
Take it out, Sharp.
Inbounds pass in the backcourt to Bryan. And a pass picked off in the air by Warman, but she didn't travel, so the two teams will trade the turnovers.
I think she had the right idea there, just got to look a little earlier.
Agreed. They've done a better job with the press in the second half. It's just still offensively, it's been a struggle because Sigel St. Michael in the half-court man, it's pretty good too. I mean, this is a good defensive team.
They've gotten a couple decent looks. Some free throws.
Here's a three on the way, no good by Bryan, and the rebound down to St. Michael's. Really no big reason for them to be in a hurry. You'd think maybe the Tigers would want to put a little pressure on.
Yeah, at some point they're going to have to come out of the 1-3-1 zone.
Right side shot put up by Niebrugge is good. Tinley Niebrugge with another 2. And it makes it 19-2. That lead just keeps on going. McCloskey.
Getting close to 10 here. Got to be 6 or 7.
Does get it just across the half-court line, does Brian.
That'll be about 8 or 9 seconds at least there. Again, she does a good job dribbling both hands. That looks...
McCloskey had a good look for it.
Maybe that was going in.
It rimmed off, and then a long rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be St. Michael's basketball.
Good hustle by Neitzel there, trying to save it. So she had 3 fouls, and I think I don't want to jinx her, but I think she's still got 3, doesn't she?
She does.
She's been careful about not picking up that 4th foul. 1-3-1 defense still.
Toward the left side goes Brianna Niebrugge. Playing the point now. Try to work a pass on low. Knocked away by Baltimore. Stolen away by Neitzel. Makovsky with the basketball. Gets it in. Shot put up no good by Bryan. And the rebound is out of bounds to Sigel St. Michael's. There's something different if you're this Tiger squad. I don't know. It's kind of, I know it'd be tough to come back now with just 4 minutes left, down 17, but
yeah.
Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with St. Michael's here. This has not been the day of the Tigers, has it?
Not quite.
They are a team that comes in with just 1 loss on the year, so they have not experienced this much at all.
No. Good look there.
Rebound putback is up and good by Sigel St. Michael's. That's Anna Holly with the basket. And makes it 21-2. Now trap right in the front court. Ball comes free to Makovsky. Makovsky has the ball knocked out of bounds by a very active Tinley Niebrugge. That will allow Molly McWhorter to come in for Sigel St. Michael. Weeseen will sit down. Bounce pass is knocked away, stolen away here. Holly will bring it out to her teammate Niebrugge and says, let's set it up.
That'll be a smart play there.
Yep, up by 19. Pass on the wing goes to Tinley Niebrugge. Works it down low to Holly, kicks it right side. Long 2-pointer up and good by Riley Warman. She can really shoot it. 23-2 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Bryan works to Makovsky. Makovsky on the dribble right side has picked it up. I got to Bryan. Ball comes loose now and out of bounds off of Niebrugge. We'll see Josie Niemer again for the first time. She's a 6th grader for Sigel St. Michael. Niemer. And St. Michael, they're going to have another game today, 6:30 tonight. So yeah, try to maybe get a little rest here, up by 21 points with 2:52 to play.
Yeah, probably a good idea. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Neitzel with the basketball, hands it to Bryan. Bounces down low. Ball knocked out of bounds by Josie Niemer.
6th grader getting in on the action there. Good experience for her.
Makovsky inbounds at left side. 3-point shot up, no good. Here by Bryan. Long rebound though to Makovsky. Back to Bryan. Bryan on the runner now. Little floater up. Can't get it to fall.
These girls are getting good looks. They just can't quite get it to go.
Niebrugge on the run into the front court. Runner up left hand won't fall by Brianna Niebrugge. Tinley Niebrugge gets the rebound, and we get a timeout taken by St. Michael. We'll pause as well. 2:22 to play. 23-2. The lead for St. Michael. Back with you after this.
Go team go. Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray, hooray. Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
2 minutes, 22 seconds left. Timeout was taken by St. Michael's. It's their first time out of the game.
I'm going to take a wild guess that number 3 is going to go through on a double screen on the baseline on this. Wrong number. Number 11. I like the play. It works. Oop.
Inbounds is going to be thrown over the top of the intended recipient, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be length of the court to go, and we'll see new players in here for St. Malachy as they'll have some subs in. Kinsey Kasipov into the game for the first time. Also we'll see Ashley Cano. Checking in as well is Melanie Rivera. And Megan Rivera also into the contest. And the 5th young lady out there is Emily Aguilar. On the other side for Sigel St. Michael, Amelia Walk, a 6th grader, into the game. Also Ava Haney. They join Josie Niemerg in the contest. Also Taylor Monroe is into the game. And Elena Mayer is in for the first time. Into the front court, Rivera has it stolen away, but then a travel call on Niemerg. So the two teams will trade turnovers here with 2:13 remaining. St. Malachy with the basketball. Rivera out top to Megan Rivera for Melanie. And now the pass is tipped and stolen away by Amelia Walk. And then Rivera steals it right back. Gets it to Aguilar. To Rivera. Rivera drives in. Runner-up is no good. And loose underneath. Comes away again to Rivera. Her turnaround shot won't fall. And they'll say Cano was over the back. So she'll pick up her first foul. First team foul.
St. Malachy foul on Ashley Cano. Her first, team first.
And it goes the way of Sigel St. Michael's. Niemerg with it. She's aggressive on the dribble, isn't she?
Yeah.
Works the pass down low. Gets it into her teammate and Walk, and the ball is swiped away. Here by Aguilar. Aguilar going to attack down low. Runner-up is off the mark this time, out of bounds. And in for Sigel St. Michael, Ruby Walk. So we have Ruby Walk, we have Amelia Walk. Both in the game here. For the sharpshooters. Out front with it is Mayer. She'll work it on the right side to Walk. That's Ruby Walk. Ruby Walk going to put it up on the jump shot. It's
Ruby.
Good. Ruby Walk with the 2. Gets a little pop out of the crowd on the opposite side. They like to see that happen. Here's a drive in now. Melanie Rivera trying to get free. She's into a double team, in some real trouble here. And we'll get a held ball. It'll go the way of St. Michael's. More subs coming into the game for St. Malachy. Riley, excuse me, that is Emery Clear. Also into the game, Gabby Murphy. And Taylor Nierenhausen in for the first time. 40 seconds left. Long pass is tipped away. Good defense that time by Gabby Murphy to knock that one away. 35.9 seconds to play in this contest. St. Michael going to move on to play in that second semifinal tonight against the winner of the next game between Washington, St. Patrick, and Gardner. Here's a ball now dribbled out of bounds by Megan Rivera. Just never could get the handle on it. And Sigel St. Michael's fans rise to their feet. And Coach Jamie Petty says, we'll take one shot. Elena Mayer says, I'll take at least one, I bet. Right side, Ruby Walk. They said, Ruby, shoot it, Ruby.
Shoot it, Ruby.
Shoot it, Ruby. Oh, short this time. Down low, traveling going to be called. No, a foul, excuse me. Ava Haney was the recipient of the rebound, and she's fouled. Ball to bounds with 3.3 seconds to play.
Crowd wanted Ruby to shoot it.
She had that shot earlier that went through. Elena Mayer will inbound. Looks for an opening. Pass comes left side. Shot put up is no good by Monroe. Rebound free as the final buzzer sounds, and Sigel St. Michael heads to the semifinals. We take you to the postgame show presented by Blessing Health System. Final stats and a look at our player of the game next.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Welcome back on the postgame show. It's presented by Blessing Health System. Blessing Health System offers walk-in, primary, specialty care, and emergency medicine. Find out about all of their locations at blessinghealth.org. Final in this one, Sigel St. Michael's wins 25-2 over Rantoul St. Malachy. St. Michael's will move on to play in the semifinal at 6:30 tonight. St. Malachy finishes their season with a record of 22-2. And a quick look at some final stats here, Scott.
Okay, St. Michael's, 9 of 34 from the floor, did not attempt a three-point shot that I had down, 5 of 11 from the free throw line. Scoring spread out, you know, every girl basically who started had 2 to 4 points. Leading rebounder for them was Warman. For St. Malachy, Baltimore leading rebounder. I had her with 7 rebounds. They were 1 of 34 from the floor, 0 for 8 from 3, 0 for 4 from free throws from the field. And that's what I've got, Charlie.
Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. And I think Player of the Game going to go to Bella Ordner in this one. Did a lot of the ball handling for St. Michael. Really played tough on the defensive side. She was really responsible for a lot of those turnovers as she was playing hard in that press. And she's going to be the player of the game in this contest. Final again, St. Michael's 25, St. Malachy 2. We get set for the final quarterfinal next on Central Illinois Sports.